Welcome back to Popson. Highlands is based on more Europa Universalis IV. We're playing as Rügen, tiny little island off the German coast here in the southern Baltic Sea. We have a custom achievement going on the Emperor's Pirates, which does involve us taking 2 extra achievements, a AAA Credit and even better than Piet Heyn. But we have a bunch of extra stipulations, sort of, which you can find down there in the doobly-doo. Mainly, don't touch the Empire. Sort of, roughly, kind of. Now, we did no CB expand to the east. Bisa, who made the achievement, pointed out in the comments that that was not what she had in mind when making the achievement, or had envisioned, but hey, it does work. We actually do have somewhat of a privateering fleet hiding somewhere, I think up here, 21,000. Well, no, just 21. 21 light ships privateering the node in Novgorod. I still feel like we want to maybe get to privateering elsewhere. I'm very tempted to get here, but we can't currently privateer in the English Channel for, I assume, range reasons. I don't quite know how that's decided. I mean, it's not like we don't have trade range there. Obviously, we don't have a close by port. So grabbing maybe a vassal around here or grabbing a Danish province might be helpful. Might be helpful. But for now, what are we doing? We're sitting on some rebels. We're trying to consolidate our land, or well, get it under control. We also have a bunch of aggressive expansion going around, which we're kind of sitting off. The Muscovite is already out though. As is Sweden, but Sweden doesn't matter, but Denmark is also out. So we can't currently be coalitioned, which is good. So even if and when Novgorod comes off the peace treaty, I mean, if they come off the peace treaty, we're just gonna go and kill them, right? So I suppose that's neither here nor there. Still, we're okay, but we can't really do any further expansion in the east, or we're gonna get jumped on. I was kinda interested in potentially getting an attack on the Lithuanians here. Do I not have a... I thought I made a claim. How do I not have a CB? Did we make the claim and then quit the game? Put a cut in here? If so, I expect a CB coming up on the monthly tick. There you go. Alright, we were to look at this. The Polish are not super happy to get into that war. If they get a bit busy over there with the Muscovite, and they are, then they might not have enough interest in joining here anymore. I don't think that means that I can call them in. No, I definitely can't call them in while they're at war on the same side as Lithuania. And I don't think I can fight Lithuania alone, unless they take a ginormous beating on the head of the Muscovite here. Which, I mean, they may. If they do, that would be great. We're on speed 5, which I'm not usually playing at, but right now, since nothing much is going on, that might be fine. We're making decent dosh ever since we moved our trade from stupid to fine. So we should actually consider maybe grabbing an advisor. Probably an admin person, although I feel like we have a half-price dip person sitting around level 2, so that might be a thing. It's you, right? No, we don't. Maybe they died. Pretty sure we did have that. Do I care about inflation reduction? I kinda do. Maybe I grab Joachim von Rügen here. Sure. Get my belly. Maybe a tiny bit more admin. Quite staffed on that. We also staffed on dip because we're doing an idea group, but smugglers lose influence and we lose trade efficiency. I mean, since I don't care about the smugglers, it's not the biggest of deals. It is a loss of money, of course, but you know, things happen. Austria attacking Venice. You have still a million troops. The Polish are still helping. Italian wars. Don't think that matters too much here. How are we doing on... Did I do all my raiding? I think I did, right? I remember raiding. I can go raiding again soon. buy a few more boats. Why not? We are a pirate nation after all. Even though our expansion currently has not been utterly piratey, I suppose. That said, you can't really do expansion through trade conflict, because barely you can get money from it, but you can't get clay, I don't think. And that makes sense. So just using my fleet, we would have had a hard time to actually expand. That said, we might want to go for some sort of trade conflict at some place or another, because we can use our fleet to generate the war score there. You get it from blockading ports. Muscovy wants access. Sure, come in, Muscovy. You're currently technically on my side, even though you don't seem to be doing too well in that push there. How's your empowered? 52. No, you still have 52,000 troops somewhere. Just don't know where. Someone's sitting on Podole. Podole? When can I raid again? I probably can already. I don't see the modifier anymore. So let's go and grab some sailors, why don't we? Why does my C button not work anymore? Oh, because I have the ships open and C does something else here? I'm sure that's it. I don't know what C would be here. No, let's see it. Ha, see it. If I click on this and then hit C, yeah. If the focus is on the Navy, I can't hit the C button to confirm that I do in fact want to raid. That's kind of sucky. Can I raid in the Northern Baltic? Yes, I can. So I shall. Let's go to speed 4. It's kind of... I think I'm wasting a bunch of time here doing speed 5. Which sounds counterproductive, but it is what it is. Keep going with these coastlines. Pay that cash money, not that it's a ton. Now, which one did I decide I'm not supposed to do? I don't get anything in the Eastern Baltic because it's all friends. I don't want to do the Southern Baltic because it's a lot of empire, but I decided that Öresund is fine. So I'm gonna go over there, grab all that cash money. I don't know what I'm supposed to do with all these sailors, honestly. I mean, I suppose if you have a tiny pirate nation that doesn't have a lot of coastline, you can still build a decent amount of boats with these sailors, but Alright, go back to privateering. Yeah, I still can't hit that English channel. So think. No, this claims that Lübeck is the best. I believe we tried this and I believe it's a lie, but I'm gonna try. Let's have a look again. Sports of war now are gonna be a lie, right? 75 ducats, yeah. So I'm gonna go to Lübeck. And on the monthly tick, we're gonna get way too much. Let's wait another month. There we go. 1.92 ducats in spoils of war. Let's go privateer the Baltic, which gives us 2.19 ducats. Aha. Aha. And then if I were to go to Novgorod, I would get nothing. Wow, that changed like a lot. Let's give it another month. It seems weird. No, there's nothing there. Why is that? Is there like pirate protection going on here? No. We have... Wait, am I not privateering? Am I doing the wrong thing? I am, aren't I? Privateer. Novgorod. 1.92. Okay, so it was best in the Baltic again. Now that does hurt our own trade a bit, but I don't think that's ginormously relevant. No, that's 2 ducats. It's gonna be fine. Too much. Oh, I saw us going over 25 here in Lithuania on the SPY network, and I felt like, nah, I'm gonna focus on doing the privateering first. I know we got caught in the meantime. That was a mistake. Whoops. Yes, take the final efficiency thing here, get more cash money. We're also gonna get ship repair and coastal sea zones. Not particularly relevant to us, I don't think. Lose. Oh, come on, why? I mean, I am kind of corrupt. Need to get rid of that advanced research and that religious unity problem. Am I not paying off my corruption? I might not. I think I turned that off at some point. Yeah. Let's do this. These corruption events are bad for us. Oh, am I going to lose a stab? That is very painful. How much is stab boost right now? It's probably expensive, isn't it? Yeah. Unity and tradition make it problematic. I'm going to ignore them. Okay. We need to get rid of that corruption. Honestly, I should probably just go heavy-handed on this rooting out. Even though it's going to cost me an arm and a leg. Can't have that be a thing. Alright, how much do you like me? Decently enough. But it could be more, so let's have that be more. Do I need any more claims? I have claims on the Danish. Could take some claims on the Swedish, I suppose. But I have to spy on the Danes to do so. Right. Because they say they're overlords. Poland getting occupied theirs. And now, of course, I don't have a... forgot that you can check this now without having a guy. Never meant to declare on Poland. Okay, we could declare on the Lithuanians. And Poland will not come in. We could even call in Brandenburg. Lithuania is sitting on 36,000 guys. Yeah, okay. We just don't have a shot. We need them to be beaten up, and that fleeing Russian stack, sorry, Muscovite stack, does not look like the Muscovite is close to beating up the Lithuanians, but maybe. Half price national unrest guy. I think that's a yes. Question is, do I employ you over the full price inflation reduction guy right now? I think I do. That might get me... I mean, I like inflation reduction and all, but this is so much cheaper. Just about half. And also, we died. You have to go with another smuggler. Oops. I think I could. Our Buccaneers do have enough influence that they can take this. We are done taking the idea group, though. We are far behind on tech. And that gives us all that advanced research. But we also really want to get army tech for another idea group. I think I'm going to pick up a parade here. Karl von Kamin. What's this? Advancement Religion Act. Yeah, take the missionary strength. That might even... It doesn't quite open this up. We must have lost strength somehow. I thought we had places where we were close to getting it done before. Maybe I was wrong. I mean, clearly I was wrong. Intricate web weaver, whatever it is. Not super into it. We have decent money now, thanks to that raiding. We should consider building buildings, but these temples are still bad. I guess I could build the workshop in Rügen. It's not very good. Honestly, since we're trading in Riga now, I'm gonna build that marketplace. That's gonna make me money. I do like some money. That's what I'm a pirate for, right? General has died. That's acceptable right now. Ooh, you ended that war already? I like it. Muscovy executed peace. Mazovia will be pillaged by Muscovy. Poland will end all treaties with Lithuania. Well, thank you, Muscovy. 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 Can I rival Lithuania? I can. And now with the Poles not being allied to them anymore. All treaties, but they're still married. But yeah. I'm gonna go to rival them. And then maybe we can use the Poles to do something here. Can't right now because they have a truce, because they just ended the treaties. How long is your truce to... Is it a 5-year thing? Lithuania, 95, yes. Yes, okay. Alright, rival Lithuanians. And I'll go back to fabricating there soon. You revoked your guarantee? Humiliate rival, yes. Now, we should be able to go back to spy on them very soon. I'm just wondering how much more time I want to spend on... We do have until March, I suppose, on improving with the Poles before I do that. Now that they are rivals, we have increased spy network building speed. What did I miss? Why do I have 1009 power saving ability? Because of corruption? It's probably because of corruption, right? I like it. Anyway, we're very full on mill. Do we just take mill tech? Probably not, no. We don't have a general anymore. Just gonna hire one. Frederick Schelt. Frederick. Not how I would spell Frederick, but I mean, what do I know? Frederick. It is April, so let's come home from the Polish. I guess I embargo you first. This cost me a month of spying because we can't send another diplomat for Lithuania warned me. Well, I warn you, Lithuania. Don't mess with my friends. If you're messing with me, you're messing with my friends, kinda, right? How are we doing on this? Probably want more boats, right? Keep spamming those boats. I should look into building a flagship at some point. We might have enough of a navy to do so. I should also look into making a claim here. These are not the greatest claims, are they? I mean, if Viborg is a fort at least. That's pretty garbage territory. I mean, Abo is kinda better, but it's only one extra development, it's not the fort. If I take anything, I take Viborg, right? Let's claim that. Not that I see myself going to war there anytime soon. Ooh, I mean, the Lithuanian thing is also going to be a problem with all this. Right? People are going to mind. What's your religion? You're Catholic? I mean, that's something. So the Muscovite shouldn't care too much. The Swede will care. And the Dane will care. But you know, maybe maybe there's a chance to do something there. We learned what's good here, right? Withdraw is better. We also lose corruption for it. Yep. We've done the math a million times during our Genoa campaign. I'm pretty sure it's still true. I might remember incorrectly, of course, but it feels like I'm remembering correctly. That's all that we need. Good feeling. How are you doing, Estonian separatists? Almost not anymore. Good. Good. How much reduction do we have in our... do we get the full 0.5? The full 5? We do. Straubing gets a cardinal. You know. It's a very important thing around here, apparently. Okay, New Year is almost upon us. There's January, which means we can now take our Miltech without too much issue. There we go. We also have enough spy network on the Lithuanian folks to make another claim. So we're gonna claim not Apathy. This place. What an Apathy place. Alright, Novgorod, Lübeck, the Baltic. Actually getting so much more out of the trade. I mean, we have Amadas now because we live trading in in a place that's not our main trading point. But we get so much more out of trading in Novgorod than trading in Lübeck or the Baltic. Kind of impressive. I mean, most of our trade power is in the Baltic, Novgorod, so I suppose there is a certain amount of sense there. Losing 1 million ducats because we're still rooting out corruption, something fierce. It'll just have to be okay. Because that corruption needs to go. Can't have those events keep popping up. Oh wow, 0.2 from unbalanced research now. Really need to get that dip tech. Gee. Do I need it enough that I want to buy a guy? I mean, I do want to. I just don't know I can afford to. Does Diplo Rep do anything for me? I don't think so right now. Nah, I think would be a bit reckless. As much as I want it. Because we're paying how much money? Paying almost 4 ducats to reduce corruption by 1 a tick. A year, right? By 1 a year. So we're paying 4 a month for 1 a year. So we're paying 48 a year minus a bit. Let's say 40 a year for 1. So every corruption costs me 40 ducats. And we're gaining 0.2 corruption from the unbalanced research every month. Every year? I hope it's every year. Must be every year. Math. It costs me money, is what I'm trying to say. This also costs me money. Sweating sickness. Can we have some good things happen to us? Would like that. Would like that a lot. Another claim on the Swedes? Sure, let's claim a bow. Do I stop fabricating on them? I might. I think I do. Go back to talking to these folks. And I think I'll take 1 or 2 more claims in Lithuania and then that'll be good as well. Wouldn't mind this going away. Do I want it? And it went away. Good. I was considering whether I want to stab up. We are pretty good in the tradition right now. When do we get another election? We should stab up right before the election. 95. Okay. I mean, I'm certainly gonna forget. Reason I want to do it right before the election is that's probably when our tradition will be closest to max. And we'll have the least negative modifier for that. Okay, I'm almost certainly taking AE impact. Unless there's something I'm forgetting here. I'm not going to colonize, I don't think. I'm going to take AE impact. Claims borrowing claims could potentially be interesting. Might allow me to get into places that are otherwise difficult to take. But I don't actually know what kind of places that would be right at this moment, so I think that's fine. Oh, I'm probably also still paying for a state edict. Yep, don't do that. Save a bit of money. I think I have to go down with my corruption reduction right now. Losing too much money here. Let's at least not be negative. And corruption is below 1, so that's kind of good. Obviously, I really need to get rid of that unbalanced research. Oh, speaking of unbalanced, that's a lot of spy network capacity there. Good thing we didn't get caught this time. 95, I said? Okay. How much dip am I even making? 6, but still. Come home from the Polish. Lithuania is no longer a valid rival. I assume we did not eclipse them. We did not eclipse them. Let's break our embargo. Can I have a new rival then? Yeah, it's a no. Well, it's a yes, but it's also a no. What about Polotsk? Are you free? You are kind of... Oh, hello, Polotsk. Where'd you come from? Why don't I have spy network on you? Go, 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 go. Before the Muscovite comes around. I mean, it's 9 development. It's not too shabby. It's a fort, which we're going to tear down. Probably. When does our truce to Novgorod end officially? Oh, in October as well. So we really want to start going here. Do I have claims on this? I do. Good. Because we can co-belligerent them. Take them both in one go. And hope that that doesn't utterly screw over our aggressive expansion in the east. I'm going to lose the trade power. I don't like it. But I don't think we want to lose debt right now. Not with all the corruption issues we're having. Polish subjugation of the Toots against the Toots. I mean, I'll join. I don't think it hurts me much to accept here. Except that I'm not paying for my fort. This is ended as say October. Am I gonna get this done in October? No, right? It's a pretty big no, I think. Question is, can I afford to wait? Probably, actually. Right, you also have a truce to the Muscovite. You do not. No, you do. Wait, I don't have a truce to Novgorod anymore. None of these is me. Oh. That's Muscovy. That changes things. This changes everything. That means I'm going to bring my guy home. Go to speed 4 and probably declare war Muscovy. This Muscovy here. The other Muscovy. I will take Karelia. I will co-belligerent Polotsk, which will... Ooh, because we're warned. Right, you want me. Okay, I don't want that. So I guess we're not going to co-belligerent them. Maybe that means I subjugate you? I mean... that is tempting. Declare war. Take Karelia. Go. Do you have any troops, Polotsk? You do not. Let's split you. Kind of a sucky split. Now the job of the two guys I sent south is just to... Ooh. maybe a bit outgunned. And there's no morale on these mercs. I will send more though. My thought was that I want a reasonably large army to beat the north and somebody to hold the south. Just stop them from recruiting, but they immediately bought some mercs. Which to me means that I need a bigger army here. Now I only have the one general and I really don't want to buy another. But that battle is done. Good. So we can't reassign you, of course. I think I go in without a general there. It's not usually recommended, to put it lightly. But wait, how did I screw that up? I want to go before they get their morale back, and they also don't have a general. 9th of December, 9th. If we had waited like a day, we could have even moved the general. This should still be fine. Yeah. And twas. And now we get to wipe you. I assume. Yep. Polotsk is a level 3 fort because it's a capital fort with a fort. Which means we're gonna need 9,000 people at least to siege it. I'm just gonna put one guy on there until we're done sieging down Karelia. And then I'm gonna bring up the rest of the troops south. But that's gonna be for the next episode. Thank you folks so much for watching. If you like what you're seeing, as always, please do hit that like button, subscribe if you're subscribed yet, if you're not subscribed yet. And if you have anything to say, then that comment section is wide open to your shenanigans? Sure. Let's say yes. Thank you so much for watching. See you folks next time.